G'day mates, Home Slice here, and welcome back to Vampyr. We're up to part 24 now. We just finished saving this lady here, and she was supposed to run back to wherever it was she came from, but I don't actually know how she's going to get out of here. I guess maybe she'll just jump up there or something, because we don't have an option to help her up or something. But yeah, this guy looks like he's not having a very good day. But we've got to go and do this quest regarding Aloysius Dawson and turning him into an Econ. Well, that's what we've been told to do, but I don't want to do, so yeah. Well, let's go check here first, actually. What's this? Ooh! Common axe. What, it's made out of like a pipe. How could that be common? Oh, well. Nothing that way. How about over here? Probably locked, right? Yep, okay, so it's just to grab that weapon. Cool. Alright, let's start running up now. Haven't been up here yet. Damn, this is real narrow. Is this going to be a loading screen? Yeah, I think it is. Yep. Okay, we are finished with the loading screen. Let's get back on the move. Oh, we got a loot here. Oh, is that a... I haven't heard that ringing before. Wait, where are we right now? Oh, here, okay. And it's over there. Ask West End inhabitants. Well, let's talk to some folks before we enter his mansion. Oh, we got a person here, maybe a few people, yep. And we can just... yeah, let's just loot all this stuff, because... oh. Oh, well, let's talk to her before she leaves. No, don't go there yet.
Good evening, Miss Price. I'm Dr. Reid. Do you remember me?
Dr. Reid? Yes, of course. You are the doctor who healed me and my mum. Good evening, Dr. Reid.
Good to see you too, Carol. Are you all right?
Oh, yes. I did not hurt myself recently. I know how to take care of myself now. I'm almost a grown-up.
Okay, do you need help?
Do you need my medical attention?
No, I'm all right, Mr. Reid.
Good.
Well, I think I am.
Oh, okay, I thought when she said that we'd need to give her something, but no. Seems we've got some new characters to talk to. I assume these people Jonathan knows, like, before the war, and, like, we haven't talked to them yet, like, but he knows them. So yeah, let's ask away.
Why are you awake at night, Carol?
I am helping my mother in her shop. It's not easy, but I'm a grown-up now.
Your mother must be proud. Work is not easy. Well, no, most work isn't.
I'm sure your mother is grateful for your help.
I do the best I can. But I'm so clumsy sometimes. I drop things. I injure myself. It's a good thing my mother has the patience of an angel.
Yeah, well, that happens sometimes. Or does she have some sort of disability? Because she's sort of talking that way, like indicating that she may have something wrong with her. God, the mother is like repeating her dialogue lines just like Charlotte in the other part of the West End.
Why is work not easy? Is something or someone bothering you?
Oh no, most people are gentle with me. But I'm so nervous sometimes. I pay no attention and hurt myself. Good thing my mum learned first aid.
Okay, so she just sort of like spaces out or something? I don't know.
What can you tell me of the people living nearby?
I don't speak to many people, except our customers. It's not easy to make friends. And with the epidemic, it's even more difficult.
Yeah, I mean, God, if I was in this epidemic, I'd try and stay far away from as many people as I could. Just, you don't want to get it. But yeah, tell me about the epidemic. You have no friends at all.
What can you tell me about the epidemic?
Some of our regular customers have left London. Some others only send their housemaids now. Everybody fears the contagion. I've even seen men with weapons.
Probably the pre one, right?
Have you no friends at all?
No. Mr. Nithercote used to pass by and was always nice to me.
Does he not come by anymore?
No. Mum said he was weird. Always reciting poetry about a girl
Yep.
he met in Whitechapel.
Yep.
I wonder who this Camellia may be.
Yeah, we know him. He is a bloody weirdo. He talks all weird and stuff, but do you enjoy working with your mother?
Do you enjoy working with your mother?
Oh yes, Doctor. My mother raised me alone after my father died. We've always lived together, and she has always watched over me.
Do you remember your father? Don't you think about getting... How old is she? She looks like she's 12 or 13 or something. Is she really of age?
Do you remember your father?
No, I was just a baby then. My mother always told me how strong and good he was.
Do you ever think about getting married now you're a woman?
Oh no, Dr. Reid. Mum always says I'm still a child who has no idea how tough life can be. No husband would like a clumsy girl like me.
What? She's like so young. She mustn't, like, if we have the option to kill her, and this is an actual dialogue option in the game, she must be old enough, I suppose. Is it that just me? Like, she looks very young.
Have you ever met the famous Aloysius Dawson?
Yes, a very strange man. Not very nice.
What do you mean?
He said he was ready to pay good money for rare books, and then laughed at what we showed him.
Okay, interesting.
Goodbye, Carol.
Okay, now, can you please stop reciting the same lines over and over? That'd be good.
Good evening, Miss Price. How are you tonight?
Dr. Reid, I didn't know you had returned from the war. I had a new doctor when you left, but he's not as kind as you.
Always glad to see a former patient in good condition. It's been a long time.
Too long indeed. And as a token of my appreciation, I'll grant you the best price if you fancy buying anything from my humble shop.
Oh, thanks. Okay, about Carol's gratitude.
Carol's gratitude is exemplary. She seems determined never to leave you.
I'm taking care of my daughter as well as I can. It's not always easy, but she's the best gift life gave me.
But she'll probably leave you someday to live her own life. Will that be difficult for you?
Why would she leave? Children sometimes stay with their parents until the end, for they know no one else will love them as much.
What's that called? That's like an actual disease or mental illness, I think, that maybe she has. It's called like hen's nest or something, where the parents don't want their kids to ever leave them. It's something similar to that, and it has a similar name to that. Like if you want your kids to live with you forever. But yeah, what else do you have?
What can you tell me about yourself, Miss Price?
I'm still managing my shop. The only difference is, since the quarantine, we're open at night. You, on the contrary, seem to have changed a lot.
Well, I'd look a bit more pale, probably, but, I mean, I haven't talked to you yet, so how would you know?
Really? Have I changed that much? It must have been the war, and the night shifts since my return.
Don't get me wrong, Dr. Reid, you're still handsome. Just maybe a little bit wiser, more serious. It suits you well.
I've only spoken a few sentences to you. What do you mean? Doesn't make any sense.
Tell me more about yourself. No new fiancé? I remember you were hoping to get remarried. I'm sure you must have a few suitors.
Who would marry an old bat like myself with a grown daughter and a little business? As you know, I only fancy handsome men like yourself.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
Have you noticed anything in particular in this part of town recently?
Other than you coming back to cheer me up? Nothing at all, Dr. Reid.
Wait, medical
Do
checkup.
you need...
Oh no, I'm fine.
Alright, good. Personal.
Does your daughter still worry you, Miss Price? I remember you were often concerned about her health when she was younger.
Have you not seen Carol since you returned? She's almost a young woman now. but she'll always remain my sweet little baby.
So you're less afraid?
Some things never change. Carol is still too clumsy for her own good. Sometimes her innocence puts her in real danger.
What do you mean by that?
Why would her innocence put her in danger?
She does not realize how cruel life can be. Maybe I was a bad mother to protect her too much. My poor dear Carol.
Good evening, sir.
Okay.
You have every reason to be cautious, Miss Price. Especially in these difficult times.
Maybe you could talk with her, Dr. Reid. It would be nice to have a man here more often. We would both feel safer.
Well, I've already talked to her, so... Yeah, let's ask this.
Do you know Aloysius Dawson?
Everybody knows him. He's only been to my shop once, though, looking for rare books and other intriguing antiques.
Did he buy something from you?
No, he left quickly. He almost laughed at my goods. Mr. Dawson may be a rich man, but you can't buy good manners.
But isn't Aloysius Dawson known for his philanthropy?
That was before his brother Robert died in an aeroplane crash. Since then, the remaining twin has turned into a heartless tycoon.
Yeah, he does seem like a bit of a dick.
May I look at...
It's always a...
Alright, what do you have? Not much by the look of it. I've got pretty much all this, I believe. What do I have to sell, though? Not much. I may as well keep all this. And I have 700 shillings as it is. I want to buy, like, these treatments, but... no one sells them. We could hear the daughter talking. Oh, God, those repeating lines are really annoying. But, yes, let's run up here and have a look. Do we have more characters on here now? Alright, so it seems we have to meet them first. We got a few here. Okay, let's start running. We'll turn our vampire senses on too. Oh, I hear some people laughing, or at least one person laughing. Oh, these guys. Okay, what about over here? Oh, no, there's even more. Okay. Can I go into here without aggroing them? I hope. Okay. Oh, we got a hideout here, actually. Yeah. I need to level up some of my abilities and whatnot, actually. Do I have any loot in here? Any notes? Doesn't look like it. Let's teleport up. And I guess this is the room where we sleep. We got some loot there. Refill. But I got plenty. More shillings. Workbench. Yes, I need this. I do need to make that. I'll make 2 of those. Oh, we got this too. Fuck, of course. I want it... actually, I'll make a bunch of fatigue ones, because you can never have enough fatigue potions, it seems. And I want 2 of all the other ones. Apart from these, of course, because I don't have the bloody recipes for them. Your max level... Your max level, but this one I can still... I need good trigger parts. Okay. How about these? No, I don't need to bother breaking those down either, but let's sleep and get our abilities and see how the districts fare after we have a sleep. Alright, so I wanted to level up... I think it was this? Ah, shit. Which one was it? Maybe it was this one. Yeah, I think it was this one. Yeah, it was this one. You trade more blood to heal yourself instantly and gain an additional boost. You trade the instant health gain for greater regeneration. Yeah, I want this. For sure. That's 2,700, so we don't have enough for that. How about like this? Increased health. Stamina. Bite. That's 2,000. Wow, 1,100 to 14. Alright, I'm definitely getting this. That's going to be so much damage. And now that I have the stake, I can drain their stamina even faster. So it'll be even more effective in combat. But yes, the following night, please don't go down. Alright, you went up actually. You've got a headache. You've got a migraine, so I can't help them. You're still serious? That's good. Didn't go down. They no longer have anything wrong with them, so that's good. Yeah, 100% sanitized. Wow, I've never had that. I've never had that happen yet, so I'm really happy with that. You're... Oh. Shit, who was that? Archer... Did I ever talk to that guy? I don't... Yeah, there's still 2 people here I don't know either. Shit. Anemia, fatigue, and cold. Well, if I ever go back to the docks, then I will help them, but... Yeah, I wonder how that guy died. Just a random character died. I have no idea, but... Yeah, let's head down now. So... There's actually another door out here. Oh, no, I'll go out this one, so... Yeah, we'll go out this way and see if there's... So I think I can avoid the guards if... Oh no, this is where we just were. Shit. I'm just not gonna go there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just not gonna go there. We'll skip them for now. Hopefully there's no characters there. I will eventually go there, like... Oh, who are you?
Good evening, sir. May I ask you what you're doing here at this late hour?
I'm conducting an investigation about the epidemic in this part of town.
And who are you, sir?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid from the Pembroke Hospital. May I ask who you are and why all the questions?
I'm Detective Inspector Charles Albright from Scotland Yard.
Oh.
And I don't find your answers convincing.
Really?
What is a Pembroke doctor doing in the West End at this time of night?
I'm here on my own, I really have no time for this, or I work for the Ascalon Club. Well, shit. Fuck, I don't know which one to pick here. If I feel like this one, he, like, really won't like, so we're not gonna go for that. I'm here on my own. Probably won't come out with... See... I've mentioned this so many times already, but these options don't give me enough information on what Jonathan is going to say, so I don't really know which one to pick. But saying I'm here on my own doesn't really provide any sort of argument. Like, these two don't provide any sort of argument or, like, a way to convince him that we're, like, a good guy or whatever, so... I don't know, maybe he'll know what the Ascalon Club is and know that they're, like, really high up with the royal dudes or something, so I'll just go for this one.
I work for the Ascalon Club. Here is my permit to go freely about the city.
The Ascalon Club? You should have said so, sir.
Yep, good.
I must warn you, these streets are dangerous, and you'd better be careful.
I should be fine.
What are you investigating, exactly?
Since you already rescued Miss Teasdale, I only have one case left.
Oh.
The possible abduction of Mr. Tadao Kimura.
Tell me about Mr. Kimura.
Mr. Kimura is a businessman who has been missing for a few days. He didn't go home, didn't go to work, didn't go back to his family.
Where was he last seen?
Mr. Kimura was last seen at the Royal Observatory in Greenwich. I followed a possible lead in the West End, but I found nothing.
Don't think I know of this guy.
Do you need medical attention, Inspector?
I'm fine, thank you, Dr. Reid.
Alright, good. Okay, let's ask him a few questions.
Why are you investigating at night?
Criminals rarely act in daylight, you know. But since you are also a night worker, have you noticed anything strange which requires police attention?
I've noticed nothing. Do you know Fergal Bancher? I'd like to report Jeffrey McCullum. Who's Jeffrey McCullum? Shit, oh, fuck. Who's Jeffrey McCullum? I don't know if I should report him or not. Jeffrey McCullum. Oh, they wouldn't... they're definitely not there. Shit, I don't know if I should... I've noticed nothing. Do you know Fergal? Fergal's the Volcod guy, like the crazy big vampire guy, so I don't want to say anything about that. Screw it, I'm just gonna like go for a Hail Mary and just report this. I don't know who it is, I've forgotten, but let's just do it. Screw it, see what happens.
I'd like to report a name, Inspector. Jeffrey McCullum. I'm afraid he's some sort of vigilante, trying to recruit an army of angry citizens.
Then I'll write the name down and transmit this intelligence to the appropriate office. Thank you, sir.
Right, that... oh, how could I forget? It's the leader of the pre-one. I didn't see his name in like this district thing, so I forgot who it was. But anyway, let's keep talking.
What can you tell me about this district?
I'm the one asking questions, especially when there's a killer on the loose.
What killer?
What killer?
I'm not going to discuss that with the civilians, sir.
Haven't I told you about the investigation I'm conducting? Perhaps I could help you.
All right, without giving you too much information, I'll tell you this. I'm convinced there is a homicidal maniac on the loose, using the epidemic to disguise his kills.
Okay. That doesn't, like you said, that doesn't really tell me much, but whatever.
And what about the epidemic?
We both know the situation is critical, don't we, Doctor?
Yes.
Colleagues of mine die almost every day.
Okay, that didn't really say much.
What are you really doing here?
I told you. I'm a detective inspector from Scotland Yard, investigating suspicious cases in the area.
Do you work alone?
Do you work alone?
Yes, the situation is difficult for the police. Many of us are sick, and since the summer strike, most men apply a work to rule on their patrols.
I was gonna say, don't detectives like always have partners? Maybe it's different because of the epidemic, but I don't know.
What about the situation in the East End? Why are there no police there to protect the civilians?
I know, it's a shame, but we just don't have enough men to cover the entire city.
Fair enough. Personal. Ooh.
Tell me all you know about that homicidal maniac you're looking for.
Yes.
I'm not even sure there is only one. The wounds are always the same, but the modus operandi varies. Sometimes violent and brutal, sometimes precise and swift.
How could different killers inflict the same wounds?
That's my main problem. If my theory is correct, maybe we're facing a group of individuals sharing the same violent tendencies. Perhaps a sadist cult.
Bunch of vampires, like a killer vampire group or something?
Do you know anything in particular about a man called Aloysius Dawson?
Who doesn't know the man? I think he intervened personally to put an end to the police strike of last August.
What else can you tell me about him?
Aloysius Dawson is exactly the kind of powerful and influential man who could commit murder and get away with it, with just one phone call.
Yeah, that's...
Goodbye.
That's typically how it goes, isn't it? All these, like, high-up people have all the money and all the connections, so they just get away with, like, whatever crimes they commit. I think there was another person... Yeah, another person over here, so let's... Wait, 2 people? What the hell? And they're doing the exact same animation. Are they like twins or mimes or something?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. Can I be of assistance?
Dr. Reid? Dr. Reid?
Is there anything wrong?
No, it's just... Your name sounds familiar. And your face. Have we met before?
I think I would remember. So I suppose the answer is no.
That's odd. I'm certain I've already heard of you. My name is Pericles Baker. Does that mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not, sir. But it's a pleasure to meet you anyway.
The pleasure is mine, I guess. I only wish I could remember when it was that we met.
Okay. Pericles is the old Greek dude, I believe.
Do you need my
No.
Okay, good. What do you do for a living?
And what do you do, sir? For a living, that is.
I stopped working when I decided to leave. When I realized what I wanted. Wanted something this city can't provide.
What?
Tell me more about why you want to leave London, then.
I just don't belong here anymore. I had to convince my brother to leave London because I know we need to find another life out of the city.
Why?
But what were you doing before you took this decision?
Does it really matter anymore? Considering the past seems so pointless to me. I have lived in this city all my life. And now I think it's over.
Interesting. Tell me about the neighborhood.
Can you tell me anything about this district?
As you like asking questions so much, would you allow me to ask you one first?
Please, be my guest.
Do you like this city?
Does he just mean London? Like, sure.
I know we are not living in the most peaceful of times, but I have learned to appreciate London's complexity.
Yes, me too. This city tests us. It invites us to find ourselves, to discover our true nature scattered throughout its dark streets.
But what if we don't like what we find?
Do we ever know who we are? I wonder sometimes. Or maybe it is the journey to find out who we are that changes us.
I don't think your location really has anything to do with that, right? I mean, I don't really know what he means.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Baker. What are you doing out here in the middle of the night?
We are waiting for someone.
And why are you waiting for this person?
Because we need to leave this city as soon as possible.
Why do you want to leave the city?
I'm not really sure.
Oh, his brother is called Agamemnon, so yeah, they're definitely, their names are definitely inspired by the old Greek dude. I think Agamemnon was a king or something, and Pericles was like one of the founders of democracy or something like that. It's been a while since I've looked into that sort of stuff, but anyway.
Who are you waiting for? I'm sure he has a name.
I really can't answer that question, since I don't know that person.
And why is that?
This person is mostly my brother's acquaintance. I don't even know his real name. Only that this man could help us leave this city once and for all.
But why would you need this person's help to leave London anyway?
Well, I thought we should have left this cursed place already, but my brother convinced me to stay a while longer, and here we are.
Okay, well I guess his brother is his twin, because they look exactly the same.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
I've heard this is a man who has searched for his place in the world for a long time. I hope he found it.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Now, yep, your brother's still here, so let's talk to him.
Good evening, sir. I am Dr. Jonathan Reid. Do you need my help?
Yes, please. Would you be kind enough to tell me what the time is?
That's all you need to know?
Well, is it not important to know? As important as where you are? Or who you are?
I suppose you're right. And who are you then, sir?
I am Agamemnon Baker. Like my brother, I think we need to leave this city immediately. And my brother and I rarely agree on anything.
Why is it their absolute mission to get out of here?
Do you need my medical attention, sir?
I would appreciate some sunshine right now, but otherwise I'm fine. Thank you.
Oh, good. Alright, why have you not left already?
May I ask why you've not gone already, if you're so exasperated by this long wait?
I believe fear is holding us back. My brother would have said it's laziness, but it's just because he's prouder than I am.
Okay, what are you doing? Well, we know, but we'll ask anyway.
May I ask what you're doing outside at this hour of night?
I don't know. You should ask my brother instead. It was his idea in the first place.
You must have your own ideas.
From what I have managed to understand, I guess we're supposed to wait here. Waiting for someone to come.
Okay.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
It's the only place I've considered myself happy. Or at least that's what I believe. Unfortunately, it's time to leave.
Why is that?
Because I'm not feeling happy here anymore. Are you?
Yes, I am. No, I'm not. What kind of question is that? What kind of question is that?
What kind of question is that? What am I supposed to answer, exactly?
The truth. And I believe you just did it, actually.
You bastard. So I assume he would think that I think I'm not enjoying. But yeah, tell me about your brother.
What can you tell me about your brother?
He's older than me, I think. But the important thing is that I really hope I'll die before him.
Why?
He would just kill me, you know?
Is that all?
Pericles is very attached to this city, and without my insistence, he would never leave this place. We don't often agree on anything, you see.
These two are so weird, like with the way they talk and that stuff. But, oh, I guess we're gonna have to, like, talk to them a few times. We'll have hints going from one brother to the other.
Who are you waiting for exactly?
The more I think about it, the more I believe it's not exactly a person we are waiting for.
But what else could it be then?
I don't know. A feeling? An event? An impulse? How can I tell? Something that would allow us to leave this trap.
I don't understand what they mean.
I'm afraid I'm not following you. What kind of trap are you talking about?
Have you ever felt like life trapped you in a role that does not fit you? That you are not in your place? That sort of trap.
Okay. I guess they're trying to escape something. I don't know what to say, really.
Trap? And you think leaving London will free you?
At least it will give us the chance to be free. That's more than our present situation. Hope, Doctor. Hope is what truly drives mankind.
Okay. What do you know about him?
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
You should ask that question to my brother instead. Personally, I've not seen Aloysius for many years.
Oh, okay.
Goodbye.
Well, yeah, we got no hint, so let's ask.
Good evening.
Was it here? Yes.
Pericles, tell me why your brother disagrees with your presence here.
Agamemnon is naive sometimes. Although don't consider him a fool, sir. He is often more lucid than me.
I've talked to both of them now, and I feel like he has his head screwed on more than this guy. Don't know if that's just me, but yeah, let's have a chat still.
At least you both have the same difficulty explaining what you're doing.
Yeah.
For what reason?
But is that not a common problem for all mortals?
See, are they vampires? No, they don't look it. Their faces aren't all pale and like veiny like Jonathan's.
What can you tell me about your brother?
If you are searching for a pleasant chat, you should speak with him instead of wasting your time with me. He's always been the more gentle of us.
That's it? That's all you can tell me about him?
For the time being, true kindness is the most valuable quality, my good sir.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Wait, did he have a personal question? Far
Good
out.
evening.
No, okay.
Goodbye.
Alright, we're done talking to those guys. That guy's still down there. Now, do we have any more to talk to? No, we just gotta loop around here and see if there's anyone else along the way, I suppose. Then we'll talk to Aloysius and his big old mansion. Yeah, those two were very interesting, to say the least. But let's keep moving anyway. Man, this place is really nice. Looks really nice. Okay, anyone around? Oh, that's not his mansion yet. Okay, can we knock on the door or something? Anything back here? No, just a bin. Okay. We're almost there. Maybe there'll be a person or two waiting around out here. Yeah, there's the hideout. And we can't get in there. And that's just still the same guy there. Alright, so let's go hop into his mansion and see what's going on. Where exactly? Oh, it's right here? What? Where is it? Or is it this door here? No? Hello? Am I missing something here? I've asked all the West End inhabitants, haven't I? Still got 2 people that we haven't spoken to about Aloysius. What if it's this one here? But I walked close to all the doors and the little icon didn't pop up anywhere. What if it's this? No, that's like a church, isn't it? Isn't that a church or something? We can't get in.
I cannot enter.
Yeah, I know, Jonathan. I know. I was just seeing if there was any other sort of dialogue. Where's his mansion? Oh, what about this door here? Oh, I guess this is just going to be another exit. Oh, okay, this leads back out there. Well, that's good. Okay. Well, where else do we have to go then? Wait, did we go down here? No, I haven't searched down here, so let's have a look here as well. Oh, that's the... Right, I did search there. That's where we came up from, the sewer. There's nothing else to search, right? Oh, God, frame rate drops. Yeah, there's, like, nowhere else. Oh, right, well, there's here, actually. My bad, I forgot about this. Alright, well, we gotta kill them. Oh, that hurts. Ooh, that drains our blood, too. Alright. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Alright, oh, there's another one there. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Glad I wasn't looking around too long for his mansion. I assume it's that place. So before we go there, let's just keep looking around here. There might be some new people to interact with. No, that's the pre-win brawler there. Yep, so there's no one over there. No one there. Ah, we got another door though, so we'll open this one. Where does... Okay, well, let's not bother going there. Don't want to fight more skulls. So, we have this last place here. Wait, what's this? Anything? No, okay. Alright, let's do this. Big old mansion gates. Yep, there's no one left outside. As far as I can tell. What about if we go out back? Alright, we can't actually go back there. Alright, let's finally enter this mansion and see what's going to happen. I'm sort of nervous. Okay, loading screen is over and we are in...
Dawson's mansion. Here I am at last.
Took the words...
The question remains. Am I ready to make a dying man my progeny?
No. We are not doing it unless the game forces us to. If there's a way to get out of it, then I will take that option. But yes, let's have a look around and a bit of a loot before we go and chat to him. I assume he's upstairs. Oh no, maybe he's all the way through there. Yeah, he must be. Okay, let's loot the drawers. Yeah, we got the little arrow indicating us to go downstairs, so he must be through that room. Yeah, I want to look for notes. Newspaper article. Execution of John Francis Sparrow. John Francis Sparrow, 21, has been hung this morning in the prison of Pentonville. Mr. Sparrow was sentenced to death after being found guilty of the murder of his sister Alexandra Sparrow. Until the end, the man claimed he was innocent. No formal proof of his presence at the crime scene was ever brought to the court, but he has been sentenced to death and executed anyway. Scotland Yard refused to reopen the case despite the many holes in the chains of events which ended with the death of Miss Sparrow. Charles Albright, who conducted the inquiry for Scotland Yard, refused to answer any of our questions, but 3 weeks ago he was demoted without any official explanation. What a strange way to reward an efficient inquiry. Well, yeah, this is Clayton Darby. That's the reporter guy in Whitechapel, so I really like how he's told the news here. He doesn't bullshit anything.
Reduced in rank for falsely accusing a man of murder. I wonder what Inspector Albright thinks about his punishment.
Yeah. Wait, that's that guy that we just talked to, Inspector Albright. Yeah. Oh, he was the one who got demoted, I think it said there. Wow, so we've got a new little story on our hands that I'm keen to investigate. But before we do, we've got to loot and talk to Aloysius, of course. Okay, we got a downstairs part here. Oh, excuse me. More loot, more money here. Another chest. Got a desk. Oh, a safe. Oh, it's locked, of course. Where is he? There he is, right there. Okay. We don't want to get too close to him because we don't want to trigger a cutscene. Because we're not done quite yet, but let's keep making our way through. I assume this will lead to the same area that he's in, but I want to explore everything I can before triggering anything with him, just in case. Yeah, I can't read that. Oh, he's right here, actually. Well, before we walk around the corner, still got a few last things. Is this one locked too? Yep. Alright, that's it. That's all we've got, so let's walk around the corner. I bet he's... Wait, no, I was going to say I bet he's going to be dead, but no, his life sign thing is showing up for the vampire sense. But yeah, here we go.
Finally you're here, Dr. Reid. What took you so long?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available.
Huh.
All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes, yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Not happening.
Very well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
Yes.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reid. Planned very carefully.
We can take a few minutes. Trust me, I'm the only vampire here. True. We talked to, as far as I'm aware, as many people as possible to get as many hints as we can with this guy, so gonna try and take it as slow and thoughtful as I can. But yeah, I want to talk to him. I'm not turning him unless I'm forced to. I've said that so many times, but I don't know if these options here mean anything. So I want more time, so I guess I'm just going to go for this one.
Sir, I'm going to end your life. Do you not wish to discuss the procedure for even a minute?
I don't have a minute to indulge in idle chatter. I can't feel my legs, and the cold, so cold.
Alright, about the Guard of Priwen.
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen?
What I do know is that I'll crush anyone or anything that would dare to oppose me.
Yeah, really sounds like a person you want to turn into a vampire. With this here, I feel like I'm going to be forced into this, and I hate that, but let's continue with the options and see what happens.
You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that?
I'm rich, Dr. Reid, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
Yeah, he just kill, he doesn't care. It was sort of pointless of Jonathan to say that, because he clearly, doesn't care about anyone else. He just cares about his own gains and his own power and whatnot.
I will become your maker. Do you understand what that means?
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege, or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
Yeah, I thought so. It's like, because he's like so old and so full of himself, and Jonathan's young and like not on the same level of someone like Lord Redgrave. It's like he wouldn't care that we're going to be his maker. We're still less than him in that way. But yeah, it's the last one, so let's do it. Yay, I'm being forced into something that I don't want to do, unless something drastic happens, or like Lady Ashbury comes in and is like, no, don't do it, or something. Yeah, let's continue. Last option.
Let's move on then.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life waning with every moment.
But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reid, and I will do as I please.
Answer me all the same.
Yeah.
What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London, I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
Walls to contain the epidemic.
Quarantine is not a bad idea, medically speaking. But I'm convinced this epidemic will not be contained by mere walls.
Yeah.
As long as the right people are on the right side of the wall, that's all that matters.
That's not how it works.
But you can't guarantee infection will not spread. Just one contagious carrier would be enough to create an apocalypse.
The apocalypse is already knocking at the gate. We must be strong now.
Rats and other animals can get it as well. Rats were a really big factor. Maybe it wasn't for this specific epidemic. I could have my facts wrong on that one. But as far as I know, rats were a big cause of, because they carry it everywhere and they like nibble on like little bits of food, and the person could eat that, and they can get everywhere because they're so small.
What if a new outbreak happens inside your walls? You'll have created a giant trap.
Yeah.
That won't happen. As long as we dispose of anyone that is contaminated as soon as they are spotted.
You can't guarantee that, though. What if it was you? I mean, well, I'm not going to turn him if I have the choice, but he wouldn't get the infection because he'd be a vampire. But, you know, what if it was like someone in his family? Just kill them. Like, we don't care.
You really plan to build a quarantine wall across London?
Yes, it will be tall and strong, separating the wheat from the chaff.
You'll create 2 separate prisons, yeah.
By doing so, you will also create 2 separate prisons.
Come, sir. An eminent doctor like yourself knows that such radical measures have proved efficient in the past.
Name a few then, you know. Enlighten me about those extreme examples.
Let me guess. You mean to isolate the rich from the poor?
This is a desperate measure for desperate times. England must prevail, Doctor, no matter the cost.
Who gave you the right? Yeah, that's another thing. Who gave him the right?
Who gave you the right to decide the fate of thousands of people?
My money. My money and my pending immortality gives me the needed authority, Doctor.
No, it doesn't.
I'm a businessman. I'm used to tough decisions.
I've said it already. That's like with the wall. That's not how it works.
I've heard enough. It's time to proceed.
Don't do it.
At last. All right, do what you have to do. If
No.
you've heard, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
I'm not doing it. Embrace, I will kill you. Turn, you sacrifice 2000 XP in the process. I'll make... What is this hint? Why don't I have this choice? Why? What did I miss? I talked to every... Oh, I can't press tab to check all the people I talked to, but why don't I have this? This could be like super important. Something that I've missed. Well, I guess I'm killing him then. I don't want to kill, but I really don't want to turn this guy into a... I would rather kill him than turn him... This is what it's come to. What the fuck is this option? Oh my god. And because there's no manual saves, I can't go back and, like, find what this is. You know, this could, like, give me a shit ending or something, but... Let's just do it. I'm gonna kill him. Fuck it. Like, this is so shit, but whatever.
You don't deserve immortality, Mr. Dawson. What? What are you prattling on about? I don't believe I've ever met a man so bereft of empathy. You, sir, are despicable. No! Wait! You can't! I made a deal with Lord Redgrave. I'll finance whatever he wants. Please, just ask him. Sleep now. Rest now. Forever.
I don't give a shit what Lord Redgrave...
I would have lived forever. Who are you to decide my fate? Who gave you the authority?
Wow, what a fucking hypocrite. What a hypocrite. After that shit he just said about, like, his money to... What a hypocrite. Like, see, hint failed. What the fuck was this hint? Not even gonna read that. Screw it, like... The district will soon suffer the consequences. Report to Lord Redgrave. We're probably gonna be, like, on his hit list now. Oh, here he is. Fuck, right here. That's him, right? Yeah, it is. Shit, are we gonna have, like, a boss fight or something? Ah, shit. I think what I'll do is... This one's went on long enough, and if we've got, like, a boss fight or something, I don't want to, like, extend the episode out too long. They usually go for around 50 minutes, 55 minutes or so. But this could, like, really extend it and whatnot. So, I'll end this one here, and we'll talk to him about all this shit that happened in the next one. Peace in the Middle East, and may all your games be good ones.